Hi guys, it is the 22nd of October and I haven't really filmed much in the last few weeks. I've been pretty busy with things and I haven't been busking, so I haven't been filming any content like that or anything. And honestly, I got my tax return back and I'm not feeling the pull to go out at the moment. I just am really off. The last few times that I weren't very good. And it just hasn't felt very worth it. That being said, we've got Halloween coming up. I do like to go out for that, so I might get myself together and do that again this year, but I'm just really not in a hurry at the moment to go back out. Yeah, I've talked about this in videos before, a busking slump. You go out enough times when it's just not very good and it doesn't make you want to go again. So unfortunately, I'm not the sort of busker who just busks all the time, and that's just the way of things. I go when I feel that motivation and pull, and I don't when I don't, because oftentimes the bad stuff outweighs the good. So I'm here, I'm home, and I am about to take a trip with my mum to go to Savers, and they've usually got a Halloween section with some costumes. I want to see what costumes I've got and see whether I get one to wear for Halloween this year. So I might show you a bit of that if it's interesting at all. Yeah. So I'm back from Savers. I ended up getting the green dress as my Halloween costume. It is so gorgeous. Everything that I got that was used was 20% off the ticketed price. So this was actually $16. And as you should be able to see, it's got these beautiful embellishments on it. It's a high-low dress. It's also got like some wire around the end of the skirt, or the edge of the skirt, so it all sort of curves out in an interesting manner. So yeah, this is gonna be my dress. And then I did get these gloves, so I figured they looked very loud plain. Very like Belle-like for a future Beauty and the Beast Belle costume. So $3 for them, like $2.40. I did get these deer antlers or a deer headband. I'm going to do a deer face paint at some point before Halloween and do probably a live stream from home with that. So yeah, now I have this part of the costume. I don't really know what I have to wear it with, but I figured I could work something out. Something. I have so many clothes. There has to be something that can work as deer sort of outfit. Now, I was thinking like natural tones, and so I know I've got one skirt in particular. I actually just wore it the other day, so it's off the hanger, but yeah, it's like, you know, cottagecore style. So I do have that, and I can pair that with something. I'm sure I got something. That's about as far as I've got with planning the deer costume that I'm going to do. Then I did get this crown, and I just figured it looked very much like, reminded me of Zelda, and I am planning on doing her costume at some point in the future. Not this Halloween, not this year, but I just figured that would come in handy for that. That one was 10. So I did end up getting this top. It's from Rockman's, size small, and it was $10, but that would have come down to $8. So it's got some nice, like, do you call that lace in there? Probably not. There'd be a name for this, which I'm unaware of at the moment. But yeah, it's just very pretty, and I had in mind pairing it with this skirt I just got. So here's the skirt, and there is the top. Because I really liked the little like bell sleeves, if that's what they're called, that just flare out a little bit. I was going to try and find something that was like an off-white colour in a similar sort of shape, but when I saw this I was like, well, red with like pink it might be a nice contrast, so I do want to try that on. I also got this wig for $3. So I saw the brand new ones and it was, I think, $13 new. It's just this pretty blue, like sky blue sort of colour. It's not like a great quality wig. It doesn't even have any adjustments. Like usually you get a couple little hooks and you can put them in, but at $3 I was like, what the hell, grab it. I will wash it and then I'll give it a good brush out and all of that. But for now, it can just go in the to be washed pile. I'm not going to put it on my head till it's washed. Jeweled dragon horns, and they're in this package. I just really need to see them now. There was only one that I found, so hopefully these are all right. Let me just undo that. How is this meant to work? So, are they meant to sit on like that? Or have I got them around the wrong way? One should be one way and the other like this. I don't know how they're gonna attach to my head. I thought they were on elastic. It turns out it's on like this just velvety ribbon and it's not stretchy. So I'm a little confused, you know? Okay, I have elastic. I can figure out a way to get these to work. I have hair clips and things. So for the main costume, now this is a touch small, which is why I sort of pondered over it a bunch. But I did also notice there is a hole. I don't know if you'll be able to see that, but there is a hole here where it's coming away from the lining. So I was kind of assessing it to see whether I would be able to take it apart at the side seams. There is boning in here, but it doesn't feel like it's attached to the external material. So if I take apart the side seams and then put in tiny panels of black lace just to give a touch more room in the top, because it's only from about the waist up that is just quite tight, whereas below that line I can like breathe quite well, so that's like great for singing. I can sit down in it still, like I can wear it as is and I may end up having to, depending on how my next week and a bit goes, but the idea is take apart this seam on either side and put in some black lace to add a little bit of additional room in this dress. So with this dress, I was like, I didn't know what I wanted to do, and I kind of thought, well, I could do the dragon horns and be like a dragon, and I don't know, maybe do some face paint or something like that. I also like looked at some feathery raven wings, but I know with feathery costume wings, they don't often last more than like a year. All the feathers start coming out of them. They're a hassle to store, and I was like, I don't know. So as I'm looking around, I looked at this like headpiece that I thought might go with this, and it still would have worked, would have done, but I was like, I don't know, what am I? Like, I'm wearing a green shimmery dress. What am I? So at least with like the dragon horns, I was like, yep, yeah, I feel like that'd be Halloween-y. But then I saw this. I didn't even show you it in the store, like that I was considering getting it, but I got a dragon mask. Bad part about this is I can't wear it with my glasses, so I have to take them off and be just a little bit blurry. And then on goes my mask. And there we go. So I'm gonna have to be careful as well, like, because it does obscure my vision a little bit. Also, I won't have my hair the way it is, so I won't have little bits of my fringe in the eye sockets. As you can see, I actually am not impacted at all on my mouth, so I can still very much sing and talk with this on. And then the dress, I am a green dragon now, very much a dragon. And as I was leaving, I found black metallic dragon wings. So let's take these out. I haven't even looked at these out of the packet yet. Okay. Ooh. I hope they're going alright, not too uncomfortable. I mean, the elastic is pretty tight. I might have to swap out the elastic. But there they are. So now imagine I've got the dress on, and here's my costume. I'm gonna be a dragon. Oh man. So yeah, it's gonna be a very different look than what I usually would do, like princess and mermaid and witch, all of that. But I think it's gonna be super fun. And I was just like, oh, you know what? It might be time that I try getting some contacts so I can wear them in my eyes and wear the mask. But I called up and it's not that fast of a process, so I kind of wasn't expecting that it would be, because there's like 9 days till Halloween at the moment. But it's even more involved than I thought. One thing that they did say, they do have an anti-fog spray for glasses, because I was like, I'm just getting really driven up the wall with my glasses fogging up when I'm wearing a mask. And I have looked into getting a few different things. I've tried some things and not having that much luck. And anyway, they said that they've got an anti-fog spray and that their one is good for glasses with the lens coatings that I have on mine, because that was what I was worried about, that I would get something and it would like degrade my glasses, like just break them. So I will look into getting that spray at least, but that doesn't really solve the Halloween problem. If I go to put these on with my glasses on, I think it's too much pressure on the glasses. It pushes them right against my face, but I can still see, so it might have to be an option. It makes no difference to what you see through the mask, but it does press right into that center of your forehead, like between your eyes. So I don't know how long I could deal with that. But this is so cool. And I was like, it's such a cheat. Just covers my whole face so I don't even need to put on face paint or makeup. I put on this and I'm like, done. Which is like so low effort for me for Halloween. But I figure with the deer one, I will get out my like face painting craving, I guess. And then with the other one, I will not have to be stressed when I'm, of course, running late to get out for Halloween. So it's probably quite a good plan. Mum and I spent hours at Savers. And at the end of the day, I think everything came to around the $64-ish. So it's not too bad. And especially like, I was looking at like a 1920s style dress. It was probably more than that. Because I was like, you know what? I think I just want to buy a proper costume this year. And I saw some really pretty things. And then I was like, but they might not be as good as they're looking on the pictures, and you get it and it doesn't fit right. And like, I wanted to go to a store and try things on. And Savers was the first option because I know they've got a bit of a Halloween section. But unfortunately, like, the costume side of things wasn't really there. But this secondhand dress from Clicks. It's just randomly ended up at Savers. It's cool and I love it. But I do want to see if I can make it fit me a little better. So that's not tonight's job. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. I know, like, it's not music, it's not me busking, it's just me being a human. So hopefully if you've stuck around this long, you enjoy this sort of video and you can maybe throw me a like. Oh God, I know, I'm fishing, but really it does help my channel if you can like the things you do like, you know. I guess if you disliked it, dislike it, but you know, likes help me, dislikes don't. Anyway, happy Halloween. I really don't know when this is going up, so I imagine I will put it up before. Maybe I'll put it up just as I'm going out busking. Maybe that's a plan because I don't want to ruin my costume and I just showed you my costume pretty much. So, you know what? Actually, the dress, it's not too bad. I don't know that I'll bother putting the lace in the sides because it'll just kind of be a bunch of time and for what? You know, like a $16 outfit is a good price for a Halloween costume. So if I only wear it the one time and then donate it back, what's it gonna matter? It's also not as tight as like a corset would be, so I can still breathe, I can still talk, I can still sing. So that's the whole point. The wings, on the other hand, they need a fixin'. The elastic on these is way too small and it's just digging in so much. I don't know whether I'll wear this wig. This is my grey wig from my latest wig haul video. If you haven't seen that, you'll be able to see it up here. But yeah, I haven't worn this one yet. And I was thinking like the grey is kind of like smoky, you know, like kind of matches that dragon thing. I found a couple of necklaces I'll be able to put on. And I do have my glasses on under here. So I don't know, it doesn't seem to be as bad when it sits in certain ways. So I'm kind of wondering whether I can get away with having my glasses on underneath this mask. But if not, well then it is a bit more comfortable, but I can't see as much. So yeah, but I think it's gonna rock and I'm really looking forward to Halloween to be able to wear this out and have some fun. I'll see you then.